Beyond Meat, yeah, killing it. Well, there's no price to sales for biotech because they don't have any sales. So you're looking at the wrong number. Holding GameStop till this day, hoping for the comeback. No thoughts on Soleno? Mother of all short squeezes is coming. I don't know. You have to ask if you want to buy stock in the first place before you want to buy it after it drops. I think that's like one of the problems with like trying to react to news. Cure has gone up a lot, so I don't know how much more it's got to go, but the liver reacts to lots of different drugs. It could be very dangerous. Hy's law is particularly worrisome. I don't care about gold or metals. Once a company's acquired, I don't know why you would short it. If Novartis is going to pay $72, why would you short it? Make a lot of sense to me. I think that severe liver toxicity can be very scary because the drug in question is not being given to lots and lots of people. So if it has a 1 in 100 or 1 in 200 chance of liver toxicity, that's not good. Severe liver toxicity, not just transient liver toxicity. This drug is a CRISPR drug, so it's a little unique. There aren't too many CRISPR drugs. In fact, I don't think there are any. And so, you know, all eyes are on kind of making sure that they're doing everything for the first time, kind of, in a way. So it's definitely, you know, worrisome, especially for the rest of their drugs, because it's kind of the same drug over and over again, just with different genes. You can't always know why a stock is going up or down. And if you want an explanation every time, I mean, you're kind of in the wrong field. Okay, so cash per share at Capricorn is 269. It's a good short. Make a little money, 50%-ish. Maybe it'll go down to 214. And they have data coming out relatively soon here, probably about 2 weeks. I like this guy. Bro, why you block me on Twitter? I don't know who you are. I block idiots. Are you an idiot? That must be it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Capricorn Therapeutics DMD program update call. A brief question and answer session will follow the formal presentation.
Oh, I'm definitely not going to buy puts for that. I think I'm going to be buying, just shorting it. Well, you can do a stop loss for pre-market, post-market. I don't think that's the problem with stop losses. I think the stop losses have a trade-off. Certainly, I mean, you don't want to do a stop loss on illiquid names. You probably don't want to have stop losses running pre-market, post-market. And you probably don't want your stops to be too tight either. Yeah, I still like Sarepta. I do think we might have annual payments out this week. Yeah, it's still long spruce. Right, I know. New York got Mambani. Strive up 26%, trading a massive amount of dollars or volume. It's only $1 stock, so it's not a huge amount of dollars actually. But Avidity, the big news, Novartis to acquire Avidity. CLSQ up a little bit. This company's a total scam. Intellia down, as we've discussed, on liver toxicity. Open Door continuing its rally. Keurig Dr. Pepper, big rally there, up 10%. So they are separating Beverage Co. and Coffee Co. over at Keurig Dr. Pepper. Had a good quarter, I guess. What else is going on? Banks? Are these Argentinian banks? I'm not sure. Dine up 36% in sympathy, but yeah, some Argentinian banks up as, what's his name, wins again. Malay. What is ZBio? Zenas. Obexelimab meets endpoint for relapsing multiple sclerosis. Okay. What's this, an antibody to? Let me guess, CD20? CD19? And FC gamma. Huh. Very interesting. Huh. ZBio. It was popping early this morning. It sold off. So Street not really sure what to do with this one, but gonna have to look at that a little more closely. Very interesting. A lot of Argentinian stocks up. Organon down 20%. Oof. Oh, wow. CEO gone based on investigation committee. Ooh, channel stuffing. Oh, Kevin Ali stuffing the channel. That's crazy. Channel stuffing investigation. Need you to buy a little bit more of this product than you guys need. Yeah, pretty wild. Yeah, we should look at Resolute as well. Good idea. A lot coming. There's Biohaven, Cura, I guess Elector came out already, and ARCT came out already too, right? So we missed a few. Yeah, the big ones are Capricorn and Anavex. Looks like everyone was in Syndex already. Arrowhead, Argentina's peso surges 6.6%. I had a good night of sleep, I promise. So we got to look at the Hope 2 and Hope 2 CRL. think it's pretty clear to me that this drug from CAPR doesn't do anything, but got to be really clear. I wouldn't try to sell options if I were you. That to me seems like a losing battle. I mean, if you do it right, you'll be fine, but it's not easy to do it right. I haven't looked at Circle in a bit actually, but we were long it, trying to ride the wave kind of around the time of their IPO. Looked like just such a strong stock, like we couldn't go wrong buying some, and you know, it worked for a little bit. If you're only short momentum, you're gonna have a bad time when momentum is working. As you can see from Quantum right now, you want some amount of neutrality. Let's see how the market opens here. Nvidia's up 2% to 190. A lot of AI chatter over the last few weeks and months. Lay's now down. Rigetti has been very weak relative to the rest of the group lately. See my RVMD popping up a little bit. I'm actually going to sell it. Quantum fading here a bit. It's what we like to see. Oh, I forgot the biggest binary of all in some ways, which is SLS. We've been waiting for years for their data. Maybe they'll finally release it. We'll see. Oklo is very important to watch. See the kind of demand there is for speculative assets right now. SLS has 2 drugs, kind of, but really, I think all the values in that one drug they have. No, I haven't looked at anything in like robotics or IoT. Beyond Meat was a nice win. ComWest, that's a good question. It's whatever IV you want. Yeah, I think SLS is a short, but I don't know when they're going to put out data. It's kind of this very opaque thing. Quantum rallying back here. Joby is another one to watch. Joby's kind of a scam, I think. Palantir all-time highs. Wow. Barely had a drawdown. ZBio is falling fast there. Almost not even up after a huge rally. Only up 5% after releasing their data. Guess nobody's surprised CD19 for MS works. We have CD20, but interesting. INQ, very strong. I don't know that stock. EVEX, never heard of it. Yeah, I've looked at SLS. Yeah. Don't know anything about Rheinmetall. What margin call? Joe, I don't know what you're talking about. D-Wave now at 5%. ARC-T. I don't know ARC-T that well. Oh, the cystic fibrosis drug failed. Was that their main thing? 3 drugs, 1 approved. Which drug? Oh, there you go. I didn't know they had FDA approved drug. Is it FDA approved? What do they have, a COVID drug or something? I don't know. It looks like CF was their big hope, and now that hope is gone. You're my boss? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm your boss. Now get me some coffee. Now. Argentina's, why can't I say Argentina? Argentina's main stock index jumps 20%. We got a new guy starting here today, so I'm going to kind of, going to be hanging out with him a little bit. SLS, I think, is a short. I don't know how many times I've had to say it. Sometimes I do, Avi. I just, it's none of your business, I think, is probably the main reason. Oh, yeah, I don't know about SMMT. I actually kind of want to short SMMT. Do not, I hope you don't think I told you that was a long. No hazing. We want everyone to be productive and happy. Yeah, I'm still an SPRB. The Spruce Moose. Big chunk of Wall Street bought that. Some good investors. So Summit is one of the biggest biopharma companies in the world, all on the hopes of one drug. Oh, it's dropped a bit. Still on the hopes of this one drug, delivering the goods, which is quite risky. Man, BioMarin's really, what a terrible call. BioMarin's just been such a dog. It's amazing how United Therapeutics is just grown and grown. Shall we look at Summit? I covered Beyond way too early. Way too early. I didn't want to hang out there forever. But yeah, I wish I didn't cover it. All right, so basically the whole Summit situation is this drug, ivonescimab. And it's a PD-1, which is not special, but it's a bispecific with VEGF, which maybe is special. Yeah. The life cycle management from Uther is really insane. Yeah, Quantum's on fire right now. Sometimes, I don't mind seeing what the sell side thinks on some stuff. So let's take a look. All right, here's UBS. This is David Dye. All right, we're going to ban this bandit. You're wasting our time, bandit. Don't waste our time. Big problems if you waste our time, man. So the partnership is with this Hong Kong stock, 𝗤𝗍𝗀. So it's 𝗤𝗍𝗀 and Summit. I don't know anything about rare earth stocks. I've never traded a single one. All right, so let's read this together. We've got, yeah, man, diamond hands. Beyond Meat, totally not going bankrupt again. Totally fine. Okay, so Harmony 6 at ESMO. I think they already put this out. I am still mega short quantum. That's why my number on the upper right is dropping. Okay, so this was head-to-head against Keytruda. No, not against Keytruda. Tislelizumab, which is just a PD-1, not Pembro. You guys paying attention? So let me see if we can get the Summit data. Summit Therapeutics. Don't know Zeta, unless you're talking Riemann. Oh. Okay, here's the data here. I mean, it's pretty good. Does people not trust this Chinese data? Is that what's going on? This is some good data. I don't know what's going to happen with Biohaven. I want to look at that next. Squamous non-small cell. The Baker brothers are in this thing, I think. Harmony 6 published in Lancet. Lancet sucks.
Top news alert. U.S. stocks snapshot. Wall Street opens at record highs on U.S.-China trade hopes.
Lancet used to be good. So it's got a $14 billion market cap. Q3 numbers are out already. Going to submit a BLA in Q4. Wow. Yeah, I pay for the Lancet. It's all about how much do you trust this company or not, I guess. Oh, cash is running low? Huh. Yeah, they need cash. I guess I think they raised. Did they raise? I want to say they raised, but I don't know. The CEO is a zillionaire. It's the Scientology dude. I think they also have as much capital as they want from Baker and others. Let me see here. Ooh, look at D-Wave up 8%. It's really annoying. Yeah, I know they just raised. Just gonna grab the SEC filings there. I don't think, did they not put out a press release on it? Kind of bizarre. Raised 526.7 million shares. Not a lot of dilution there at all. I don't know. I kind of like it. There is a press release. Just not on their website. I'm just short quantum. That's my whole portfolio. So Baker Brothers owns almost $1 billion in this stock. It's at like 5% of the company, roughly. Fidelity is number 2. Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, all indexers. T Rowe's there. Geode, indexer, Susquehanna, market maker, Pictet, UBS, Square Point, market maker, Citadel, Aperion. Who's Aperion? Caption. Where are the hedgies? Not too much in the hedgy world. Everyone, I guess, doesn't trust this thing. There's Tang. Wow, just no hedgies sitting there. Are they short? 32 million shares shorts. Not really. No shorts here either. I guess the hedgies are nervous. I mean, you beat Pembro. You got, $100 billion company, $200 billion company, right? You think so, William? Why do you say that? There's no evidence of that, right? Have they shown? Is that true? So Apeiron is a Chinese fund, it looks like. I don't think so. You beat Pembro. You're buying Big Pharma. You are Big Pharma at that point. You don't need Big Pharma to sell oncology. You could do that yourself. Wow. D-Wave up 10%. Eesh. Hurts. I haven't looked at Metuan in a while. Lilly's, pretty fairly valued, I think. Really depends on what happens to GLP market. I'm long Sarepta, I'm long Abivax, and I'm long Spruce. There's a bunch of other stocks up there that I've been constructive on. Windmill, you're wasting our time, man. Let's ban this guy. You're wasting our time. Stop wasting our time with frivolous comments. We're not here for frivolities. We're serious people here. You got to go watch a frivolous YouTube. Go watch some Dora the Explorer or some SpongeBob because you're a child and we don't have time for that. CAPR watch soon, man. CAPR watch soon. IMBX, I thought the data was pretty good. And I even bought some on Friday, but I quickly sold some. You guys really don't like it, apparently. Yeah, watch some CoComelon. I'm short D-Wave. Haven't looked, I need to refresh on ADMA. I've been so busy building Godel. Thank you guys so much, by the way. We've grown so big. I think we're receiving our biggest investment ever from a cool hedge fund. So I'm really excited about that. Can't thank you guys enough. Yeah, DraftKings is unique. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know every single stock. I'm really sorry. I wish I did. But yeah, I'm very interested in Summit. I think the hedge fund's being scared of it, but not being willing to short it. I'm kind of bullish on that. I don't know, Paul. I don't know what drug of theirs you got, you know, there is to be excited about. I think Sarepta can go to 50. No way. No, I didn't get bullish on quantum all of a sudden. That would be quite the uno reverso, don't you think? I'm kind of known as the big bear in that space. It'd be a little weird if all of a sudden I became a bull on no news, on no nothing. You need your head checked. Neuralink will not help you know every stock. Please don't waste electrons in my chat. Yeah, I didn't think the guy with the bull knew what he was talking about in terms of like investing. He really had no clue about investing. He, and some of the stuff he said about the technology was really wild. You know, he mostly agreed with the stuff I said, but you know, when he talked about quantum on the battlefield, I think a lot of people, one of my friends said he hung up after that, after hearing that, because, you know, how and where will quantum ever be needed on the battlefield is a bit, you know, I just kind of held my tongue. I mean, there's not much for me to do there. I mean, and again, you know, if he was fully bullish on the space, the public companies, that'd be one thing, right? But he's bullish on his VC portfolio, which is very different valuations, right? I don't see how Kalshi will kill online sports books. I think it's going to be the other way around. Celiac is an odd autoimmune disease. A lot of the other autoimmunes are treatable. I think he's a real VC, but I think that he's a very small VC. One, and then two, I mean, he, like a lot of VCs, he's not price sensitive. So when I was like, well, is IonQ still long at 100 billion? He's like, yes. Is it along at 200 billion? Yes. Is it along at $1 trillion? And he's like, I think it can get to $1 trillion. I'm like, that's not the question. At some point, it's not along, right? And he really had a hard time saying yes. Of course, at some point, it's not along, right? Like, that's just, there's a price where it doesn't make sense. And it was just like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's like got 110 IQ in one thing and a 80 IQ in another thing. The prediction markets have more juice than you think.